Hello and welcome to Sophia Live. And cool, it is Friday, Day. Freya's do Freya's Day. It's kind of funny how my tongue isn't quite getting it's not saying it the way I want to say it. All right, touching the microphone, which is up here, and gonna get myself centered. A little better. That's cool. So today's topics are, which I can't see, but I wrote in the description of this video. Maybe I could see it. So this is all a learning curve, a learning path, not centered. Wheelchair life. Okay. Many things, everyday life. Oh, there we go. Okay, so on my phone, I have YouTube. Your channel is now live. Broadcast number 5. Broadcast number 5. That's cool. So I could turn this on and see what it looks like. I would surely want to turn the sound. Okay, we'll leave the sound. 5. Broadcast number 5. Broadcast number 5. That's cool. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. I could turn this on and see what it looks like. I would surely want to turn the sound. Okay, we'll leave the sound. I'm the only one watching. So that's where I'm in the story. It's just me and me. Broadcast number 5. Broadcast number 5. That's cool. Moderation helps everyone I can turn this on and see what it looks like. All right, I would surely want to turn the sound. Okay, we'll leave the sound. I'm the only one watching. All right, got the sound off. And there I go. Talking to myself again. All right, what's the story on today? Well, today I'm gonna get a shower, have a shower. Haven't done that yet. It is, what time is it, you ask? It's July 7th, 2023, 10:27. Keith is at the boat, working on the boat. We went and picked up a piece of mail together from Stella. And it's hot, man. It's hot. It's hard to move around. It's hard to breathe. We're swimming through some pretty intense thermals. Okay, so that is started. And what was I going to talk about today? I will shrink the OBS screen down. I will actually I can go to this YouTube description. So in the YouTube description, which I can see on my phone, I'm going to talk about the story, where I am in the story writing process, which is the very beginning. Obviously, it hasn't really taken shape yet. We're going to pop the screenplay up pretty soon. You're going to see how hard it is for me to focus. Why won't this move? Get out of the way. So, doesn't want to move. Okay. Let's see what we got. Welcome to Lila Flows with artist Lise Baker. So we'll go to my Chrome page, which is going to pop me into the corner. It's going to show my screenplay, which I'm going to have to move. And you can see the mouse. So this stuff is all still set up, but there we go. It doesn't matter where I move it. Okay. Maybe this is what matters. Yes. All right, there's some writing below. I think This was earlier writing. Notes, Lisa and Meredith, October 10th, 2014. Lisa, I am learning patience with myself and patience with the technology. I realize I have to cooperate with its demands to make it work for me. But I think I have a new idea, which is learn how it works and then make it work for you. So that's kind of cool. Isn't that cool? Let's go up. Video capture. I want to change the size of this. I have to hit Control and then I can move the work. So that just moves, change the whole side. But what I want to do is just I hit Option, Options button. Just skinny it up there. See? That's all. Now that can fit over here. So there's all this playing that can be done. I have the peach over here. This has been my peach over here. Yeah. So I can move this in behind here and make that a little bigger. You can't see it yet, but what I'll do is I'll move it up in the queue and you will be able to see it when I get it forward enough. And then I can trim it, Option key, and look at that. Look at that. Option, left click on the mouse. I'm using an Apple Mac, so it's a little different than, look at that. This can move separately, but I could take the peach one and the video capture. Ooh, what happened to video capture? And I can, okay, if I hit the shift button, I can highlight them both. I can right click on properties and I can group selected items, which is fun. And then they move together, see? And I can put it where it is and I have my little background. So I think I like it in that panel. Cover up that. Now we've got Lilac Flows. It's in behind. We're going to move that up in the queue. And there's another peach thing behind that. So let's see if we can find that. That's the dark lilac background. There's some aqua, and that's that one. So this one, this peach one is getting moved up in the queue until it's visible. And then I hit the shift button. I don't want to link them together yet because I feel like this needs to be Control Z. If you move something and you want to move it back, Control Z will put it back where it was. What I want to grab is this Lilac Flows writing and make that slightly bigger so it fits nicely over top of this peach. And then I'm going to hit the shift. Now I've highlighted both of them. You can't see that they're outlined in red, but I could figure out how to show you that at some point. Then I'm going to group selected items. I've done this before, but anyway, so I can move it around. I can have this up top, lilacflows.com, that's my website. I actually want to ungroup those. Group 2. Ungroup. And then I go to the peach. The peach is too big, so Option key, it's too deep, so I need to make it, I would like the borders more even. Again, Option key, right click, that edge, and perfect. Now I'll group them together again. Hit the shift key. These are all shortcuts. Ooh, still doesn't look right. But I'm going to group it and call it good enough. Good enough. And then if I want to resize that, that's called group 2. I can click on it and do that, make it smaller. Just a little thing down in the bottom here. Maybe under here. Maybe you want to make it so small that it fits under my picture. That's the name of my name of my company. Ooh, and that's cool. What happened? I can't click on it now. Why can't I click on it? Anyway, sometimes in the window you can't. I want these edges to line. Click off it. That's good. And then there's maybe not quite perfect, but it's close. So then I would take group 2, hit the shift button, look for group 1, and then right click, and it doesn't let me group those two together. Or I could, I can ungroup group 1, or yeah, ungroup group 1. I like it. We're going to put it all together. So we're going to ungroup group 1, and then we're going to ungroup group 2, and then we're going to try and grab, no, it doesn't, okay, go here. Nope. So there's a sources window. I will click on them all. I'll hold the shift key down so they all highlight. I do not want the cursor highlighted. So Peach, Shift, lalaflows.com, Peach, and video capture. And then right click and group selected items. Yes! So now we have something that, where is it? It's a group. I click on the group and voila, it all moves together. So that's one of my skill sets. I can do stuff like that as a video artist and a website. I have a website, so own a website. Sorry for the long pause. Okay, I'm not sure how the sound is. What I'll do is I really, really wanted to get to this yesterday, but there was a lot going on. There was noise in the condo, and today it's nice and quiet. I wish I could remove this little panel here. I'm sure I can. Format. Arrange. Select layout. Make layout objects selectable. Window. Tile window, zoom, minimize, bring all to front. Share, view. Show layout inspector. Format. Oh, we take off the inspector and there you go. Perfect. And then I can move this over like that. So there's my screenplay page. Control Z. I'm going to put my group that I just made up in the right corner. So this is OBS we're using, which is stands for Open Source Open Broadcast. OBS. Open Broadcast System. Let me Google that. So we've got pages up here so we can look at the screenplay. And we were going to look at staging. Let's just have another look at what we're talking about today and make sure I stay on task. So, where am I in the story writing process? Well, I'm trying to write the story. I'm trying to get it down on paper. In the story, there is a character called Sophia, the wisdom goddess, and the state of the website lilacflows.com is another topic for today. I would say, let's go to the website, which means opening Chrome. Hi, Chrome. And minimizing it. And making it strange hard to move today. Get the bottom corner, shrink it up. Make it fill that page. Very good. Ooh, that's weird. Very good. So we're doing all of this live. That's what I love. I wanted to be able to do things live, and now I can. You need 1,000 if you're going to do it on YouTube, and you want to use the YouTube open broadcast software. That's what it is. This is OBS is open broadcast software. So if I wanted to stream live, I would need 1,000 followers. And obviously I have 22 followers. So I would need to times 10 that, and then times 5 that to get 1,000 followers, which should be possible, but I'm not sure how to do that. So if you know how I can get 1,000 followers so that I could, and I don't need to use the YouTube live broadcasting system, so that's all good. I'm ahead of it that way, but how do I get 1,000 followers? I don't know. And that's fine. I'm still streaming. It's brilliant. I love it. Maybe I could share this right now. How would I do that? How to put a lot. So I was looking some stuff up on YouTube. So here's my YouTube channel. Ha! Three views. So I'm not getting a lot of views. And I'm fine with that. This is broadcast 5. It's live. And we're going to keep on going. So, as you can see, I am now in my... I'm going to widen this a bit. See what happens. Nope. No. I'll just leave it the way it is. But I'm going to widen it over here. So, what I've got here going on, it's actually, okay, I'm going to shrink this up a bit. I'm going to pull it down and, no, right, we are going to move it over, and it should go in behind the camera. Oh, it did. That's really great. What are the edges? Okay. Ta-da! We're back. I got that from Keith. Keith says perfect. Perfect. I like that. I like the playfulness of that. July 7, 2023. It is now 10:44. We've been streaming for a while. And now I am going to look at, so here's my videos. You can't see them. I can't see them. I've been playing around trying to, there's some of my old videos. I don't know if you can see those. And I've got shorts. Ugh, God. So there you go. There's a bunch of things. Now we'll go to live. And this is what I wanted to do yesterday. So I've got a bunch of stuff. So you got videos, and then you got live. So I was trying to figure out, because I wanted to see my videos, my live videos. Right now we got, this shows all, okay. I'm going to have to open this up bigger. So broadcast 4, broadcast 3, broadcast 2, and broadcast 1 are all in the live stream. As you can't see this? Okay, let me move it up. All right, so broadcast 5, we're doing right now. It's already 20 minutes. Broadcast 4 is 34 minutes and 42 seconds. Broadcast number 3, 19 minutes and 12 seconds. Broadcast 2, 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Broadcast 1 was 1 minute 53. And then I have a bunch of stuff I did before, but they're not visible. And there's not much use. They're not much use right now. Why do I say that? All right, let's look at the details of broadcast 5. Lisa talks about where she is in the story writing process, which is right smack at the beginning. I have the understanding that I'm working with Sophia, the wisdom goddess, and that oh, I know what I could do. There, that's better. It's more on the page. Oh, yeah. This is totally, open that up there. Good. The state of the website, lilacflows.com. Now that's a whole big topic. Now that's, I've decided, oh, look this. I have story writing is hyphenated. Sophia needs a comma. Wisdom doesn't have an E on the end. And we'll get to taxes. Taxes, so this is taxes, part of the daily. Clean up. I said daily. I got behind on my taxes, so I have 2 years to do, and I've been searching everywhere for them. Ask my cleaning lady who helps me with the sorting and the sifting. I was finally able to get into my online portal. I cannot find my 2020 taxes. I've gone through all my paperwork and I believe it's not here. I've given up on finding it, but I was able to get into my portal. So giving up on looking for the actual hard copy, has allowed me to get onto the Canadian portal. And I saw that they reassessed me and I owed money. So I paid that yesterday. So that is over and cleaned up. And now I have the next 2 years to go. Now, on top of that, now that Keith and I are have gone to the lawyer to formalize our relationship in terms of having wills where we mention each other in our wills, that's to me a pretty intense thing to be doing. And the next thing that would come from that is that we figure out and we should do our taxes together. So I don't like this stuff at all. But it's part of the daily cleanup that I have to do. And once it's in order, and I want to get it in order, I sort of had a divorce from Canada in 2020 because you know what was going on then. And I was not happy about it. Not happy at all. And alone. Really, really alone. 2020. Is that true? It feels like you're alone. And disability, it just amplifies that. You're already living a life completely separated from the able-bodied culture, from being able to do things in a normal way, the way I used to be able to do them. Anyway, that's a whole story, so we can add in MS. I have MS diagnosis, which has informed all of my decisions in a horrifying way. I wouldn't recommend it. And I did my PhD at Queen's University, and I tried to figure out, as an artist, right? Not as a scientist, but as an artist. There's more freedom in being an artist. You can cherry pick in a way scientists are not really able to. Anyway, I'm confessing my MS diagnosis over here. MS diagnosis. Which is so when Keith first met me, he wondered aloud and to himself and to other people whether I could tell the difference between reality and fantasy, because I had a very vivid fantasy life because I was by myself. I mean, I was on my own, not completely. I had a roommate, but I wanted to be independent and on my own. So, all right, let's go to the big screen. We're going to wrap this up. This has been fun. And then I'm going to go do a couple of jobs. I started washing I washed the floor. Daily cleanup. Washing this is a topic for later. Floor with in a wheelchair. In a wheelchair, so everything's a little harder. There's a spelling mistake. Let's clean that up. So today I realized I had to do my own floor washing I tell Keith all the time, you have to do everything yourself. You can't delegate your physical well-being to anyone else. If you want to be sovereign, it's up to you to do everything. He says I can accept help. That's a challenging thing for me to do. And that's where I am in that story. So Keith wants to help, and I need to say, no, I must do these things myself. But I don't mind. He cooking breakfast. That's fantastic. Okay, we're wrapping this up. I think this went well. I really like how the format is going. I'm gonna go through a couple of things here. Not that, that's not what I want. I'm gonna we're gonna clean up here. So this was a thumbnail that I made. What's an internet mom? And topics. These are just little screens I've made up. Slugline is part of the screenwriting process. Capitalization guidelines I need to look at. And there's that voiceover for Little Dragon. Let's go up here. What I wanted was this. I wanted the main screen. And I'm gonna take that off. And we've got desktop audio. And we have audio input capture. And mic is turned all the way up. We could turn it up a little more somewhere. And there's the video capture. Still not centered. I'd like to get that centered a little more. That's a matter of me placing my chair in the middle, lining up to the middle of the screen. The camera's up there. So that's all right. It's looking good. It is looking good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We didn't talk about the state of the website. We'll get to that later. Next time I go live, I suppose I will look at that. Yeah. All right, everybody. Keep on cleaning up your messes. And, oh, there's a little pimple. All right. Goodbye.